All right, in today's video, we're going to be covering vintage design. So we're going to just jump right into the app right here. We're going to put a sign, we're going to jump in, and we are going to get a background. So we will put single color, find a background, any color you want, blue, green, whatever, black. I like black, but we'll start off with some blue, and we'll just find the color. It doesn't matter. It's just something I like it kind of better than the transparent. And then we're just gonna type out merch, and then I'm just gonna show you here. I bought this text that you're seeing right now, this font, and I imported it into Vintage Design, which is really easy. But as you can see, I'm gonna show you there are other fonts that Vintage Design comes with. I would suggest not using those because they're not, you don't own those. And I just like to be really careful when I use my fonts. I like to buy them usually. And actually, this one came with the app, this Anodyne, but I actually went and bought the license for Anodyne just because I like this font so much. So I went out, I found it online, where it was, who I could buy it from, and I actually got the paperwork. So I have the paperwork for Anodyne, and I have this other one for Rocket Bee one. So we're going to use this today just to use for demonstration purposes, and we're just kind of show you some of the features that I use in the Vintage Design app. So yeah, let's just change it to black, and then we will kind of just show you some basic stuff that you can do, and really what I do, and it's really simple. You can use curve effect, which I do use a lot. I don't know, I really like it, and so you just have to play with it. Sorry guys, I've been kind of sick, not sick, but I just have this cough. So here's what you do. You just find what you want to do. You can use this outline. It's in edit. You go to outline and you can pick any color you want to outline. And so that's what you're doing. So I'm just looking through, and then instead of redoing it, you can just go to duplicate and edit, and then it'll just pull it up with the same stuff you've already done. And then you can just add your new word, what you want to say in there. So Merge University, of course. So that's why we are doing this. So now I'm just placement, and they give you a grid to use. So I use that grid a lot to help me um, help with placement. And so as you'll see, I'm going to change this one up. Just watch. Got the 2018 Merch University sophomore year. No, I didn't put sophomore year, but it's the sophomore year. We've been doing Merch University. So got a long ways to go in learning, helping others, teaching others. So, but right now, we're going to change this. We're going to flip it. Like, well, there we go. Make it red. Make the outline white. Put it in there. Fix it. However you want to do it. These are just examples to show you. All right, we're gonna delete this. We're gonna do something else. All right, pick your color again, your background. Just keep it black. I like black. And what else? What else I'm gonna show you how to do something? Let me see here. Um, Let me just flip through these. These are royalty-free graphics that come with the app, and so it says that you can use them. And I don't always use them, but if I really need something, I will use them. But right here, I'm going to show you how to do the overlay. How to do overlay, which is really cool. I don't always use it, but It's a cool effect. So you go to edit. Everything's at the edit bottom. The At the bottom, there's the curve. There's everything. All right, here's the overlays you can pick from. Just different ones to choose from. Just go back and forth. Look like one didn't work, but most pretty much they all work. So you're just going back and forth, checking them out. Whatever you want, whatever you want. You can even change the color of the overlay, which I'm about to show you. That one's pretty cool. So here in a second, I will change the color. Change it to green. You can change it to blue. You can change it to red. Change it to whatever you want. And after we change it, we're going to show you how you can duplicate it and you can flip it. So if you have this thing your image inside and you want the same image but you want them facing each other, I'll show you how to flip it. So make it, we'll size it, scroll it, make it smaller. Then we're going to duplicate it, and then we'll flip it, which is right here. So I mean, just something simple, something really easy to do. This app has a lot of potential, a lot of potential, a lot of things you can do. Um, a lot of people said, "Oh, it's really pixelated," like people who've put it in Adobe, and they said, "Oh, because they're really pixelated." But I didn't really know, so I bought a couple shirts that I made for people, and the shirts came out great. All I did was after I exported them, the PNG file, I put it in the over app. Put it, the 4500, 5400, and then directly from my phone, upload it from my phone, and then bought it, and the shirts came out great. So when you're doing your own research and you come across that and you're like, oh my god, if you do work with Adobe or Illustrator and you try to blow it up and you're like, oh my god, it looks pixelated. My shirts didn't come out pixelated. They actually looked really good. And so I would show you, but I gave those away to people. But yeah, they came out great. Also in here, I just forgot to tell you guys that you can push. Let me show you here. Let me see. You can push badge, and this mountain badge is in there. There's tons. Well, actually, um, for the badges, there is extra to buy the badges. If you're into using badges, I would say, yeah, go ahead and go for it. But if you just want to make text only and stuff, you don't need the badges. This is just an example. When I first jumped into it, I started kind of buying all the extras just in case, and that's part of it. So some of these images I had to buy. So I'm just kind of showing you what you can do. I found an arrow to go with the adventure today. Just something I made up. I'm gonna find some stars. I know there's some stars over here. What I was trying to do, I was trying to grab everything and move it down, but oh well, just leave it. Now I'm gonna go find some stars, and I'm just gonna add them to the sides, just for fun. I'm just gonna try to show you what you can do. Remember, you can overlay anything on this. Actually, on the overlay with the helmet, for example, you could have found a picture and um, uploaded it to the app, and then you could have used that picture to have an overlay, which I will show you how to do that later on. So pretty much, stars, mountains, adventure. This app is very easy to use, especially if you're not If you don't know how to do Illustrator, if you're new to design, if you're new to merch, I wish I would have known about this app when I first started. I kind of just stumbled upon it and just started using it, and then I started telling people about it just because I think it's a great app, and there are a lot of tools in there and a lot of pictures and a lot of things that could just help you get started, help expand your creativity and stuff. But you could import your own pictures in here, your own graphics. But yeah, thank you guys for checking this video out. I hope to come out with more videos just to help you out. If you just leave a comment below how if you like this video and what other videos you would like to see. I hope y'all have a great day.